Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sneak Peek Critiques. This is Renee Robbins from the Writer's Nexus. Sneak Peek Critiques is based on the premise that editors and literary agents know within the first 8 lines whether or not they want to keep reading a manuscript or not. So that's what we look at here in Sneak Peek Critiques, the first 8 lines of any book. Today we are looking at 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. It's a psychological erotic thriller, and it's also a New York Times #1 bestseller. So sentences 1 and 2. I scowl with frustration at myself in the mirror. Damn my hair. It just won't behave. And damn Catherine Kavanagh for being ill and subjecting me to this ordeal. Okay, I'm guessing that this is the main character and that it's a woman, indicated by the frustration at herself in the mirror, and she's cursing her hair. I like that she's given a full name of a character, Catherine Kavanagh. This could be a very important character to the story. We don't know yet, but I like that she's put it out there. I also like that she's alluded to an ordeal. It just sounds like something is coming up and it's going to be a big deal. So let's move on. Sentences 3 to 6. I should be studying for my final exams, which are next week, yet here I am trying to brush my hair into submission. I must not sleep with it wet. I must not sleep with it wet. Reciting this mantra several times, I attempt once more to bring it under control with the brush. Okay, so this character sounds like she's of college age, and she has some real problem hair. Although the hair itself doesn't sound really like there's much drama to it. I will say I have not read 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't really had much interest to, and now that I'm examining the first 8 sentences of the book, I don't know. So far I'm not grabbed. Hair is not a particularly dramatic event. I don't know. I just don't know how hair can be a real thing that is terribly interesting for a reader to continue reading. So let's move on. Sentences 7 and 8. I roll my eyes in exasperation and gaze at the pale, brown-haired girl with blue eyes too big for her face, staring back at me, and give up. My only option is to restrain my wayward hair in a ponytail and hope that I look semi-presentable. Okay, so these first 8 sentences have basically been about the hair. There has been no other introduction of information of the plot. There's been a few more descriptions of the physical aspects of the character, but we already know that she's in college and she's frustrated with her hair. But after 8 sentences, I'm totally over it. So the burning question is, does the reader want to keep reading? And my answer is no, not at all. I'm just really not interested in this. Reads a little bit amateurish to me. Amateur writers tend to kind of hammer away at the same types of points, mostly because they don't know where to go. And that's what this feels like to me. I'm just really surprised that this series took off at all. And maybe it's my bad for not reading the entire story, but these first 8 sentences are the most important. So that's why me and many people have not read the entire book or the series. So that was another edition of Sneak Peek Critiques from the Writer's Nexus. Please join me over on thewritersnexus.com, and I wish you many imaginative tales.